As you probably know, the new hat pattern just came out from Petite, the weekendhue, and I was thinking of making it with these two. I'm gonna cake this one up because I got a new thing. I got a new tool to cake up things. So I'm gonna see how it turns out. So I got this new thing, this new baby. I'm so happy that I got it. Let me just see if it fits here. So I opened this already. The yarn that I showed you. And that's from, oh, hand dyed. And I saw that her name is Elena, just like me. Yeah, so this is 100% merino and it has 100 gram on 366 meters, 400 yards. And I'm gonna see if I managed to do it right. Yes, it fits perfectly here. It's just so cool when you can cake it up like this. I don't know, it just has something. I really like it. And it's easier to knit with it than the yarn you just roll in balls. But now you can't see the color much because it's so dark outside. But I'm gonna pair it with this one. And then I'll make the weekendhue. Oh, I said, good morning. It's a new day. I'm having my warm water and I'm sitting here in my spot. It's where I always sit in the morning just to, not always, but most mornings I sit here and I just gather my thoughts and meditate a little bit. Sometimes more. I move and sometimes I also do yoga, but not much. Not as much as I would like to. But the important thing is that I get to sit here every morning with my water. Sometimes I bring my tea and cacao afterwards, after the water. And I just wanted to show you I was thinking about it last night because I was knitting on it a lot. I wanted to show you what I did with that yarn that I winded up. I winded that yarn, this brown yarn, and I think I said already that I wanted to make the weekendhue by Petite. So this is the first fold. You are doing just long tube like any other hat, and then there is this double knit in the fold, so that it's not getting too stretchy. That's what I like about it. It's not a hat that it can't be stretched out too much because it has this double knit. So there's gonna be two folded edges. This, she said I could do, the pattern said you can do an Italian cast on or just a normal long tail cast on. But I just did a normal one because I just don't like the Italian one. It's pretty, but it's just so much work. I like the Italian bind off, that's okay, but the cast on is just horrible for me. So I just did what I'm used to. And then this is going to be folded in anyways, so you're not going to see this anyways, so it doesn't matter much. It's because it's gonna get folded once it's been knitted long enough. Yeah, so this is the yarn. This is what's left. It's going to be enough because it's 100 grams. I'm holding it double. It's very thin. Yeah, I was struggling finding the colors. At first I wanted to hold it with the dark brown, but do I have it? No, I didn't like it. And then I held it with the beige, and it didn't look good either because the beige was just a different beige that's in this yarn. And I didn't have a brown that fitted the brown. But the brown that I had, it was also just too much brown because it doesn't have much brown. Just a few little coffee stained brown. Cacao, and I'm knitting my hat, the one I was showing you already. They kind of match, cacao and then a chocolate chip cookie. Chocolate chip is the name of the yarn, chocolate chip, so it fits. I really like chocolate and cacao. I'm thinking of if I should do some kind of Q&A soon, because I have so many new followers on Instagram and I'm totally new here on YouTube. So if you have some questions, you can put them down below, and I will also do a Q&A thing on Instagram, and then I will gather all the questions and answer them in a video coming up soon, so you can get to know me better and I can figure out what people want to know about me. Yeah. I'm going this weekend back home to where she lives, where I used to live, because there's a surprise baby shower. So I will not post this video before that, of course. There's a surprise baby shower, and I have to put my little hat aside and do this because this has to be done before Sunday. So it's for the baby. Let me just finish this row. It's about balaclava for a baby balaclava. It's the Sunday one by Petite. Of course, I have so many. I'm really having an era of her patterns right now, but she's just so good. The patterns are just so easy to follow and so good. So this is the one. I'm holding these double because I had them in my stash, and the pattern also actually She says to use double Sunday, but I'm using Sunday held double, so I guess it's double Sunday. By Sandnes Garn. This is leftover yarn from my Green Monday sweater that you can see on previous videos. Two rows. I'm always bothered if I don't do that, so now I'm gonna get back. Just 2 rows. That's great, I got a fail on camera. That's not always easy to show. Now it's perfect. Good. I got it. Got it. Ten. And then I have to turn. Okay, little update on the. As you can see, I did the short rows in the back, so it's longer in the back. And I gathered in the front and I knitted together all the purl stitches. The 2 and 2 had to be knitted together 1 and 1, so it gets tighter around the neck. That's how far I got now. And now, because I've been sitting inside for quite a long, I will go get outside, get some fresh air, have some lunch, and then knit some more. It's a glorious day. Very nice sun. I finally made it out of the house. Took a while. I'm going to check out the second-hand shop. And to another shop that's closing and see if they have some good things before they close the shop. Alright, so I got it was a success going to the shop. Success. I got what's it called? Bathing. What's it called? The one to wear after I go into the sauna. I thought now that I plan to go to the sauna a lot and swimming. And it has a hoodie. I am ripping back some of this because I realized that I only have 100 gram and I need 150 maybe even. So I'm just gonna rip up and then put some of this brown underneath the fold. So when I fold again, that it will not be visible. So the whole hat will be this. My camera is dying, so that's just what I wanted to say. To show, sometimes that's how it is in the knitter's world. Being realistic. Failing is a part of this process. It's when you learn the most. And I learned to check out how much yarn you need instead of just thinking that I know it all. I thought, yeah, it's always 100 gram. I didn't see that. Yeah, well, of course it has 2 folds, so it makes sense that it needs that much yardage. And this is how it goes sometimes when you think you know it all. That is a part of the process. Ripping back. So now it has got this brown patch, but it's gonna be hidden away below the last fold. And then I think this should be enough. It looks like more than enough now, so I'm getting confused. But I'm gonna start with this again now. Good morning. As peaceful as it looks. There's a kindergarten and a school in the back that you might hear very loudly. I finished my hat. Well, I didn't sew in the end yet, but it has a green tip. I have learned so much from knitting this hat. That you should read your pattern through. I didn't read my pattern really. As you saw in the clip before probably, that I have this brown in the inside because I realized halfway through that I needed to have more yarn and I didn't have enough yarn planned. It's just when you trust for a hat, it's always around 80 gram, that's what I learned, but she, in the pattern, she says 100 to 150 gram, so depending on what kind of yarn. So yeah, I needed more than I thought. So I have this little green. First I was thinking of opening it all up, but it's a really long one because it's folded twice. So it was a really long tube and I thought I cannot open it again. Well, it was a good learning point indeed. And the green matches my scarf, my Sophie scarf by Petite also. So this is the weekendhue by Petite. I'm having cacao and this lovely mug from my grandpa. And this vlog or knitting diaries ends here. In this noisy, calm morning. Wish you a beautiful day or evening, wherever you are, and yeah, whatever time it is where you are right now. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up, so I know you like it and can make more of that. And also a subscription and comment is always much